Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're going to be talking about the ultimate off-roading survival kit and what I think you should pack. Let's get right into the video. I'm just going to show you guys all my tools on my roof and inside my car and what I think you should bring on your off-road adventures. Okay, so the first thing I think you guys should get for your off-roading adventures, which is very important and you never know when you're going to need it, and I also use it a lot, is a air compressor. This is a dual air compressor from Thors Lightning, as you can see down there. It's about 10.6 CFM, which some people might not know what that is, but that's just how fast the air is coming out of the tube. It connects right up to your car battery, which is really nice, so you can just run your car while you're pumping it up. And this thing is really fast. I think it'll pump up, well, it pumps up my tires. I don't have a four-way air connector, but it pumps up the tires from about 20 PSI to 35 PSI in about 2 minutes. So it's pretty quick. Actually, not even 2 minutes, probably about a minute and a half. So you can do that times 4, and it's really nice. This thing will pump up. It'll also, another thing I found out is it'll seat a bead on a bike tire, which is really nice. I've done it before on my mountain bike tire and it seated it right away, which is really nice. So I think this is something that you should get, so when you're going off-roading you can air down and you don't have to worry about using your friend's tools to air back up. You can use your own. So, and I got this thing for about $170 on Black Friday, so pretty good deal too. Okay, the next thing I think you should get for your car to carry on your off-roading adventures is a socket set. I got this from Harbor Freight for about like $25 or $30, and it's got all the different sockets that I need in case anything happens. I haven't had to use it on my car yet, but if something happened, like I needed to change a tire, which I mean, I already have the tools, but or change something like a drive shaft, I have all this stuff. So you also want to make sure you bring a ratchet with you and maybe a pipe in case you need to get that torque to take off something. But this is something you should definitely bring on your adventures. You never know when you're going to need it, but if you do need it and you don't have it, that could be an issue. So definitely get this. It's lifetime warranty. It's Pittsburgh brand, and yeah, it's great. Next thing I think you should get for your off-road adventures, or just carry in general because it's very useful, is a static rope. This is from the brand Rhino USA. And I've used it so many times, and it's gotten me out of situations I didn't think I could get out of. So it's really nice. It's about 4 inches thick, and it's rated up to like a 40,000 pound braking capacity, which is really nice. So I'll never have to worry about it breaking. So yeah. The next thing is a 2-in-1. I'm just going to include both of them in this one, is shackles. So right here we have a Soft Shackle. It's from Rhino USA. And it's really nice. You can, I got it in color gray, but you pretty much just kind of loop it over. You expand it, loop it over, connect it right to your car. And what's nice about soft shackles is if you're using like a kinetic rope, for instance, and you're tugging really hard, you'd want a soft shackle, because if you attach this to your car and this thing breaks, you have a giant metal shackle that will fly at your car at God knows how fast. So using one of these is useful. But having one of these too is also important. I've never needed to be kinetic roped out. I've only used a static rope. So this is a great thing to use, and it's really tough, and I can just attach it to my emergency front tow hook and it will work 90% of the time. But if you're worried about something, and also this gets into tighter areas, for instance, I have a tiny hitch. So this thing would fit in if I needed to attach it to my hitch, which a shackle would not fit anywhere around here. So this is something you should definitely get, is soft shackles. All right, now we're moving on to the next thing. This is also from Rhino USA. As you can tell, I like Rhino USA. They got some really nice stuff. And try to get this out of the package, but as you can tell, this is a portable shovel. This is made of steel, so it's really tough. And if you just want to pull it out, you just kind of go like that. You unfold it just like this, and you just tighten it down, and you got a pretty nice shovel. This also has a pick in case you need to like pick in the dirt. But this is something you could use. You never know when you're going to need it, but it folds up, which is really nice, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. And you know, if you need to like build dig out a hole for a fire pit, you got a shovel on you. You don't have to worry about it taking up a bunch of space in your car. It just folds up right away, and it's a very handy tool. So yeah, let's get to the next thing. All right, the next thing I think you should get, this is very important, and this is a good safety measure, is having a fire extinguisher in your car. Everybody should have one in case something goes bad on your off-roading. Say something catches on fire, you're gonna want a fire extinguisher. This is just a small fire extinguisher I can just carry in my car and put in my setup, and it's just very nice. And you know, I don't know when I'll need it, but if I do, I'll have one to use, and if I need to use it. So okay, now we're at the top of my car. These are my Husky build-out boxes that I have, and I'm just gonna go over a bunch of tools. This is all gonna be included in one. So I have an impact and a drill in case I need it, from Dewalt. Also have like an umbrella, a first aid kit. I have like a knife, I have a wrench, I have a tool bits, I have a charger, I have rags. And then over here I have like a hammer, bungee cords, gloves, tape. You never know when you're gonna need it, but having this stuff up here, which I'm not always gonna use, but if I need to, I have it up here, is really nice. And it takes up less space in my car, so it's right up here. These, I would definitely, I'll leave the link to this box, but this box is really nice. It's water sealed all around, which is perfect. So it's just great in general. Okay, this is the last thing I think you should get for your off-roading survival kit, is a Jumpstarter. It doesn't matter what brand. I got it from a local brand near us. It's called Uncharted Supply Co. This is the Zeus Pro. So this is a portable Jumpstarter, power bank, flashlight. It can power a lot of things. It's about, well, here, I'll show you on the back. That's what it's Jumpstarter, DC for tools, power bank, flashlight, and it'll charge a 12-volt battery. It can jump up to 6.7 liter trucks, which I have a 3.6, so I don't even got to worry about that. And this thing's really nice. It has a DC plug-in, so you can use like an air pump for something. This will power a lot of things, and this has got me out of quite a few situations. I've actually parked outside in the winter, and my car, I woke up and my car battery was dead, which is great. So, you know, you never have to worry about having a friend that will help you jump your car. You can just jump it yourself. I think this is something you should get, and it'll get you out of very sticky situations. So yes. All right, that is the end of the video for the ultimate off-roading survival kit. Hope you guys found some of the stuff I showed you useful. Just to repeat again, all of the stuff will be linked in my bio if you're interested in getting it. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.